Okay, awesome. I think I have all my T's. Oh, there's Cash. I have my T's crossed and my I's dotted. I am Kate Frauci. I am a certified Hoop Yogini instructor. I'm a 200-hour registered yoga teacher. And this is the final installment of this round of full moon full hoop. So since January, for the last 4 months, we've actually been kind of taking a journey through the 4 agreements with each full moon, coming into practice within the hoop and exploring an agreement from the 4 agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, and also kind of seeing how that ties into the energies of the full moon. And of course, like anything in the realms of cosmics, it has not ceased to amaze me. And as we kind of round out the journey today is be impeccable with your word. And this is actually the first agreement, the most important agreement. And so I thought it was funny. I was like, oh, well, that would make sense to finish with the most important one. So that's where we're kind of picking up on this journey. But of course, these are all standalone practices as well. So as you come to your space today, of course, you'll be seated and take a couple breaths. And again, if you're watching the replay here, you will be starting in on the floor. So you will definitely want to make sure you have a yoga mat or something. So as you get settled into your space and make your adjustments, we're going to start in constructive rest pose. So constructive rest pose is supine on your back. Your feet are about as wide as the mat. You walk your shoulder blades down the back, and then you just lean your knees in on each other. So this is where we're going to start today. So find your space in constructive rest pose, and then just take a couple of breaths. You'll stay here for our integration, just allowing yourself to arrive in the practice. That includes drawing in some mindful breaths, fully into the belly, into the chest, complete breath, and then emptying from top to bottom again. So try a couple of those breaths. I'm going to start some music, and I'm just inviting you now to fully arrive into your practice here in this now moment. As you exhale, you're softening into the support beneath you. As you inhale, you're arriving fully and then softening, leaving behind the past, leaving the future in the future, allowing yourself to be here. Continuing to breathe in your constructive rest pose. Fabulous. So we are sitting literally today here live, coming into the height of the full moon in Libra. So as you're in your constructive rest pose, breathing fully, maybe imagine this full moon in Libra really beaming on you, fully illuminated to its fullest. There's a lot of other things going on in the sky right now. Jupiter and Neptune have come together already, and this signifies a collective spiritual awakening. The merging of the Jupiter and Neptune energy thins the veil, allowing us to access higher realms, raise our vibration, and channel divine messages from the universe around us. As Jupiter and Neptune align in the sign of Pisces, the element of water is strong. Water is connected to our emotions, as is the full moon. The full moon heightens our emotions and increases our sensitivity. This makes those energies of the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction that we just experienced even more noticeable, allowing us to harness the energy if we choose. The full moon also adds an additional layer of intensity with the dwarf planet Eris, helping us to tap into our feminine wisdom. From constructive rest pose, take a full body stretch, arms up overhead, legs long, full body breath. And then draw your feet back to rest on the mat so the knees are bent. They're still as wide as your mat, but take them a step or two away from your bum. We'll do windshield wipers now. We'll get back here for the timing. And inhaling center, exhaling, letting the knees fall to the side. Keep the upper body relaxed into the mat. Keep both shoulders rested into the mat. Allow yourself to inhale and exhale, letting the breath move the legs and the body. Know that if you feel mounting tension in these days leading up to the full moon today, or maybe tomorrow, or you have been feeling it, it's a sign that something has to be released. Tension somewhere has to be cut in order to continue. Continue with your windshield wipers, imagining lightening your load, releasing the tension. And I'm gonna go ahead and light some sage blend. And go ahead now, and as you're breathing deeply, hug your knees into your chest as you finish whatever side you're on. As you hug the knees into the chest, keep a hold of the left leg and let the right leg go long to rest on the earth. Big inhale and exhale, just kind of waking up those hips a little bit before we really get moving. See, feel, imagine, smell the smoke that is filling this space, cleansing and clearing. Inhale, reach the left leg back in. Actually, bring both knees back in and then send the other one long. Continue to hug the other knee as you are lengthening out and opening through that other hip now, breathing big. Eris is known as the goddess of discord and strife. She is the main player under this full moon energy, but don't let her name alarm you. Hug the knees into the chest, and then we will move into a reclined butterfly. So you'll draw the soles of the feet together. Again, still relax in that upper body. Let the knees fall away from each other, and you can adjust the feet further or closer to your pelvis, whatever feels good. And we'll be here for several breath cycles, so allow your breath to soften you into your space. Beautiful. Eris is a powerful warrior that moves from her feminine instincts, not her masculine ones. Her warrior-like nature comes from her heart. She is the mother that can lift a car in order to save her baby. She is the witch that is strong and confident in her magic. She is the woman that owns her sexuality and knows she is desirable. No matter our gender expression, when we work consciously with the energy of Eris, it helps us to embrace our darker feminine side, the side that is shunned by society the most. Inhale the knees into the chest, and then send your legs up the wall. The legs up the wall here, just letting the legs be upright but not tight. Perfect. Breathe in through your feet, up through your body, back out again. As you're breathing, allow the flame, see, feel, imagine the flame of your feminine power being ignited under the magic of this full moon. Allow the warmth of this flame to remind you of the lost wisdom and magic that the feminine possesses. Allow the flame to rise as you breathe, so that you can bring a higher balance to the masculine and feminine energies that flow across the globe. Bringing the knees into the chest again, sending yourself out for a full body stretch. Bringing your left foot up to rest on the mat with the knee bent and using that to push you over to your right side gently. As you roll to your side, you can kind of curl up. Just for a moment, just for a breath. Feel your body awakening. Feel yourself connecting with the energy of Eris and the full moon. And let's bring in the contemplation of be impeccable with your word. A way to bring more balance into the masculine and feminine energies within and around is to heed that agreement, be impeccable with your word. Use your left hand to push you up into seated, and you'll come to a seated forward fold. So your legs will go out in front of you. Heart aligned over the hips, reach the arms up. We're gonna get a really beautiful awakening stretch through the back body here. Folding at the waist, not worried about touching the toes, more worried about feeling a nice, safe, yummy stretch through that back body. Perfect. Be impeccable with your word really means never use the power of the word against yourself. When you're impeccable with your word, you never betray yourself. You never use the word to gossip about yourself or to spread emotional poison by gossiping about other people. Keep breathing. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of the word in the direction of truth and love. From here, go ahead and draw your legs around. We're gonna find a child's pose again, just taking some time to really wake up and warm up the body, soften into this energy of the Libra full moon. Jupiter, Neptune conjunct Eris coming in. A good way to check and see if you're being impeccable with your word, or if somebody is telling you things and they're gossiping or they're not necessarily being impeccable with their word. A really good question is, why are you telling me this? And you can ask yourself that too. When that mind chatter comes in, when you're starting to maybe talk yourself out of something that you promised yourself you show up for, why am I telling myself this? The word as a symbol has the magic and the power of creation because it can reproduce an image, an idea, a feeling, or an entire story in your imagination. Just hearing the word horse can reproduce an entire image in your mind. That's the power of a symbol. But it can even be more powerful than that. Just saying two words, the Godfather. A whole movie can appear in your mind. This is your magic, your power of creation. It begins with the word. As as you inhale, start to straighten the legs and send yourself towards a down dog. Fingertips are spread wide. Heels are reaching towards the earth. As you find your way to down dog, make sure that you're moving safely for your body. Draw that core up towards the spine and really root into your down dog. Perhaps you can understand why the Bible says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. According to many religions, in the beginning, nothing existed, and the very first thing that God created was the messenger, the angel who delivers a message. You may understand the need for something that could transfer information from one place to another. Of course, from nowhere to nowhere seems a little complicated, but it's very simple at the same time. God created the Word, and the Word is a messenger. Then if God created the Word to deliver a message, and if the Word is a messenger, then that is what you are, a messenger, an angel. Inhale, walk your feet towards your hands so you can find a standing forward fold. One last nice, juicy full body stretch. Keep breathing fully. Let the upper body relax towards the feet. Pedal out the legs. Shake out anything else that just really kind of needs to be let go of. Cutting the ties of tension here within the physical body and the energetic body. Letting the full moon help burn through. The Word exists because of a force that we call life, intent, or God. The Word is the force. It is the intent. And that's why our intent manifests through the Word, no matter what language we speak. The Word is so important in the creation of everything because the messenger starts to deliver messages and the entire creation appears out of nowhere. God creates reality and we recreate reality in the Word. The virtual reality that we create is a reflection of reality. It's our interpretation of reality by use of the Word. Nothing can exist without the Word because the Word is what we use to create everything we know. Push down through the feet, bend the knees, tailbone points down, look forward, start to reach up, root to rise. Big full inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms down to the sides. As you come into standing, just go ahead and take a couple things off if you need to. Bring your hands to your heart center. Root your feet. Tuck the pelvis. Breathe in and out. Impeccability of the Word is so important because the Word is you, the messenger. The Word is all about the message you deliver, not just to everyone and everything around you, but the message you deliver to yourself. Inhale and exhale. Roll the shoulders up and back. Go ahead and grab a drink if you need to, and we'll step into the hoop. As you kind of come into your hoop here, coming back into that centered pose stance with the feet hip width distance apart, the knees bent, pelvis tucked, heart aligned over the hips. Again, just coming into a little bit deeper alignment in the body. You kind of moved out tension, really arrived fully. So now allow yourself to really land. Inhale and exhale. Chin parallel with the earth, ground, reaching up towards the sky, spine long, core engaged. Let your body be the messenger today. Align into the center of your personal universe and align into the clearest channel, the highest frequency. Start to breathe with the word, the living, breathing word. Inhale up through your feet, up through your body to the ground. Allow yourself to explore this for a moment through your breath. Beautiful. In silence, in stillness here, create space for impeccability of your word. Watch old agreements fall off of you like scratchy, itchy sweaters. Each exhale peels a layer, further revealing your impeccable word. Inhale and start to lift the hoop. You can keep your eyes closed. Just be in this juicy space this morning. Inhale and lift the hoop. Extend the arms up overhead. As you exhale, lower the hoop back down horizontal to the earth. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let this continue to peel layers. Let's continue to shed sweaters that are itchy or tight, that no longer fit. Big full breaths here. You can in through the nose, out through the mouth. Those big cleansing breaths. You can even some noise as you exhale. It's up to you. It's your practice. So make sure that you're moving safely in your body. Make sure that you're honoring what needs to be expressed. Remember, you're letting your body and your movement and your breath be the messenger. More inhales and exhales. Ensure you're keeping the shoulders relaxed. Fluid breath cycle in and out. Lifting and lowering. Doing that subtle flow of energy. Lift. Lower. Yeah. Inhale, lift, moving right on to side arch flow. So keeping the feet rooted, arms are relaxed but extended, and then arching to the side. Inhale up to center. Exhale, arch to the side. Stay nice and open through the side body. Let the gaze go where it would like to. So like maybe it feels good to switch the gaze. Maybe it feels good to just look forward. Play with those subtle differences and see what kind of sensations it creates in the body. Inhale, lift. Exhale, arch. Still rooted into your centered pose. Knees are bent, pelvis is tucked. Quads and your glutes are slightly engaged. work because that helps to protect your lower back. Inhale. Exhale. Oh yeah. Yeah, open up that side body. Really waking up deeper. This is the physical body and that energetic system aligning with the breath. Beautiful. Moving towards around the world. So you'll step your feet out wide. Toes are slightly pointed out. Exhale, relax the shoulders again. Make sure your knees have a little bendy bend to them. Arch to the side and round around. You're keeping your arms extended, shoulders relaxed, drawing a really, really big circle. Once you feel confident and safe in your movement, bring in that breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. As you lift, reach your core slightly. As you fold, tuck the navel towards the spine. Yes. Beautiful around the world today. I am feeling that energy in this space. Yes. Inhale, lift, and exhale, round it around to the other side. So just safely switching directions. Noticing the arms are really waking up now. Beautiful. One more time around. And then I want you to inhale to life is awesome. Wide-legged forward fold. So just holding, sending the hips back. Hinging at the waist. The shoulders. Taking any type of movement that feels appropriate and good. Oh yeah, that's good. One more good inhale and exhale. Push down through the feet, bend the knees, point the tailbone down and start to rise up. It is really nice and safely. Once you get your hoop back to waist level, horizontal with the earth, go ahead and turn the left toes out. We're setting up for a warrior sequence. So you'll align that front heel with the arch of the back foot. You'll bend into that front leg, but you'll also make sure that that knee and that ankle stay in alignment. You push into the outer edge of the back foot and you sink into your warrior lunge. So once you feel you got that, then lift the hoop up overhead. Grab it on the outside. Relax the shoulders. Pretend like you're holding a big beach ball. And then turn your torso towards that left side. Relax the shoulders. If this is really, really intense for you, just always bring the front. Keep drawing that right hip open. Sinking down into your lunge. Inhale the hoop up. Turn the torso back to center. And now we're going to take the hoop on the inside, pushing the hands into goddess arms. Relax the shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades back, sink into your lunge. We're creating heat to fuel that inner fire and balance the masculine and feminine energies, burning away resistance and tension. Exhale, slide the right hand down, peaceful warrior. Reach that left hand up with the hoop. Surrender. Inhale, slide the right hand back into the hoop. Turn the left toes in. Reach the right or reach the hoop up, and then take a standing forward fold, wide-legged again. Woo. Notice in your wide-legged forward fold what differences you can notice in the size of your body. One more good inhale and exhale. And then push down through the feet again. Point the tailbone down, looking forward, coming back up nice and gently, turning the right toes out this time. aligning the right heel with the arch of the back foot, pushing into that back foot, bending so that the ankle and the knee are aligned, and then bringing that hoop up once you feel real good about that. Grabbing the hoop on the outside, relax the shoulders, hold your beach ball, turn your torso towards that right leg, push down into your lunge, relax the shoulders. Inhale, exhale, keep that core zipped up. Inhale to center, slide your hands into the hoop for those goddess arms or your warrior two. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, shine the heart open. Feel that heat, feel that activation, see, feel, imagine balance in the body, feminine and masculine energies weaving together. Send that left hand back down, side, reach up for that peaceful warrior. Surrender resistance, surrender tension, surrender into the now and what is. Exhale back to your warrior two with the goddess arms. Woo, turn those toes in, hoop up, standing, wide-legged forward fold. Yes, fabulous. Okay, so from here, I want you to heel toe, your knees closer together, so you're standing forward fold. Take a moment to breathe in the standing forward fold. Challenges your body. Push down through the feet. Point the tailbone down, look forward, rise on up. Ooh, roll those shoulder blades up and back. Hey, and since you're right there, the sound is doing okay, correct? You can hear everything all right? Or do I need to turn the music down? Okay, I'll turn the music down. I will see you later, darling. Better? Okay, awesome. I got to thinking about that. I was like, this sounds really loud. So, all right. Ooh, feeling that heat that's generated now. Hand into the feet. Lift the hoop up. So we're going to work a little bit into balance. But really make sure that that left foot is nice and rooted. Got the right foot back, toes tucked under. High lunge. Awesome. Again, not letting the knee go over the toes in the front. Rooting down into that lunge. Inhale. Squeeze the shoulders together. Engage the core to protect the lower back. Take a little bit of a crescent lunge here. Exhale. Bring the hoop in front of you. Grab the hoop on the outside. And then step the right foot forward. From here, sink down so your booty's back. And then inhale the hoop up. Exhale, round the back. So a little crescent lunge variation on cat-cow. Continuing to build heat. I'm really starting to feel the heat build now. Maybe you are too. Just make sure that you're still moving safely. Inhale and exhale. One more cat-cow. Bring the hoop in front of you. Stay in this little bit of a lunge so that you can lean into your right and step the left back now. So heading right back into that crescent lunge. Bring the hoop on the outside in front of you. Finding the balance, finding that space. You feel nice and strong and sturdy. And then again, when you're ready, inhaling the hoop up. Put your grip so it's on the inside and you can squeeze the shoulders together. Open up the chest. Again, protecting the lower back so you're engaging the core and you're not letting all of this shift forward, right? That's how we hurt the lower back. So engage the core, stay aligned with the heart and the hips. We're really open through the shoulder. Chest, squeezing the shoulders together. All right, go ahead and bring the hoop back in front of you, holding it on the outside. Again, step the feet forward, sit down into your chair, feel the heat, oh my goodness. Inhale, exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Yeah. All right, go ahead and head towards a standing forward fold. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel your heart pumping. Feel your blood coursing through your body. Feel the heat that you were able to generate here. And then use that physical heat that you feel. Again, we're releasing layers. We're peeling back layers. We're finding that clear, clean, impeccable word. Releasing itchy sweaters of tension and resistance. Taking them off. Push down through the feet, point the tailbone down, start to lift back up. We're going to return to center pose. Woo, shake it out. Yes. Root those feet into the earth, hip width distance apart, knees bent, pelvis tucked towards the navel, navel zips up towards the solar plexus, core is engaged, shoulders are relaxed. Inhale and exhale. Fabulous. Let's do some centered twists. So stepping out, pointing the toe, opposite toe, stepping the other direction, pointing the toe as you twist. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. You're rooting into the foot and twisting up through the body. You can add a little plie if you want to, or you can just go side to side. Just make sure you're breathing in, center, exhale, twist. In and out through the nose. This is, again, another heat-building, detoxifying breath and vinyasa. So take advantage of it. Awesome. Yes, keep breathing, keep doing the work of activating the body. Maybe imagine you're throwing those sweaters off, cutting those ties like a bungee cord. You're like releasing bungee cords of tension and resistance. Pew, pew, pew. Keep breathing, keep your eyes open as you're doing centered twists, and then plant your feet, but then have momentum. Feel the momentum in the hoop. Let yourself sway side to side. Gently close the eyes if that feels safe for you as you're rooted in your feet. See if you can drop into that subtle space of energy within your hoop. Start to let your swaying slow. Root your feet into the earth. Bend the knees. Pelvis tucks, heart aligns over the hips, back to centered pose. Inhale and exhale. Return to this quiet and still place, the center of your hoop. Take a moment here to see, feel, imagine your feminine essence. You can personify her. What does she look like? How does she move? She leads with her heart and embraces all of herself. That feminine energy look and feel like if you invite that into the hoop. See, feel it rise up within you and dance with you in the hoop, and invite your masculine essence, your masculine energy. You can personify him as well. What does he look like? How does he move? What does he feel like? What does she feel like? Can you see, feel, imagine these two energies that reside within you and all around you? Engage in a dance with you in your hoop. And as the dance continues and grows faster and faster, see, feel, imagine these energies swirling in on each other, blending beautifully in balance. See this beautiful balanced energy swirl around and the hoop swirl around you and then enter in your crown and permeate, filter through your body. What does it feel like? Breathe in and out. Allow yourself to just be here with that. And as you stand in the center of your personal universe, fortified by breath and movement, aligned and balanced by intention and divine will. Inhale and exhale. And just allow yourself to feel this good. Allow yourself to feel whatever is. And allow yourself to see yourself for what you truly are. A messenger, a divine angel messenger. You are the only one here on this earth that can deliver the messages, deliver your word. So here you stand, balanced in masculine, feminine energies, peeled away of layers that prevent you from being impeccable with your word. This is where you stand in the hoop. And when you leave your practice today, you will take these energies with you outside of the hoop. And if you need a remembering, you return to the hoop. You return to your practice. Inhale, lift the hoop all the way up overhead. We're going to take a standing forward fold to kind of bring stuff back down and the rooting and grounding in the earth. Spent a little time up that. Push down through the feet now and root to rise again. Bring the hoop into prayer position, thumbs, or hoop in between the thumbs and the first fingers. Whew. Whew. Okay. Root into your centered pose. So again, feet are rooted, knees are bent, pelvis is tucked, heart aligned over the hips. Feel yourself drop back into that alignment. Breathe up through the feet to the crown and back down and out. Gently close your eyes and allow for a moment here to let everything just settle and land. There's no need to grip or cling to anything. Just letting this practice land where it may. Heal what must be healed. As you're standing here, eyes closed, breathing, imagine the rise and fall of the ocean water under a glowing, bright, vibrant, chalk white moon. You inhale and exhale, sense the vastness of this space. Feel the water starting to wash over you. And safely soften into the infinite. One more inhale and exhale as you let the waves rock you, the water cleanse you, and the vast infinite space comfort you. May we be safe and protected. May we be healthy and nourished. May we love and be loved, and may we truly be happy. May your practice bring you peace, and may you share this peace with the world. Namaste. Ooh. Oop, drop. Excellent practice today. Thank you for you souls who are catching the replay. Come back to the hoop as often as possible.